You won't believe this, but at night, the two lay in the patio chairs and lamented how unfair fate is. Ready to experience marriage and kids, he faced death's threat. David, empathetic, suggested they do something crazy. I'm gonna die. I'm really going to die. I'm so scared. Please, no, I'm terrified. The next day, Light found the crime scene at Const's house. Police had already acted that night. David, charged with rape and murder, Bessie, after hearing his account, was sure Light was the culprit. He had plenty of opportunity to commit the crime. If I could crack this case, we wouldn't be arguing about it. You should have wrapped this up sooner. You're not here to save me, you're here to save the memory of my son's father. All I want is justice, but with less than 24 hours until the death sentence, Bessie is left with nothing but endless despair. Back at the hotel, Bessie repeatedly watched the footage, trying to find clues in the scant visuals. Finally, he spotted suspicions. Next morning, Bessie picked up an abandoned towel and had a bold idea. He hurriedly woke up his sleeping assistant and rushed to the scene of Const's murder to recreate the time of death. Bessie had the landlady lie on the floor and then played the original recording, and her feet moved. I saw her behind the hotel, and 15 seconds later, she was still arguing. This is totally illogical. If this was murder, she should have argued, yet she didn't. She might have been faking it, hoping to make a clean getaway. Bessie suddenly realized they had gone too far. He decided to test his theory personally. He sealed his mouth, put on a plastic bag, cuffed himself, and then lay on the floor. Hey Tilda. 22 seconds. You really shouldn't be doing this. Oh my gosh, this is too much. This is not cool. Stop experimenting like this. Alright, tell me what happened. Are you alright? We did this ourselves. Bessie was sure that Const wore gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints. The rubber gloves at the scene were neatly placed, which was clearly a housewife's habit. If it were a killer, they wouldn't be this neat. If it were the killer, they'd toss them aside carelessly, just like those towels lying around. Why did Const wear gloves? Was it some primal instinct to survive? His assistant remained utterly puzzled and unable to comprehend why Const would meticulously stage a fake murder to falsely implicate an innocent individual. So the victim put the key on her. No, that's not it. She needed help. Someone has to be responsible for this. She must trust someone. Bessie finally understood. The person Const trusted had to be Light. When David is executed, Light will surely release the full video. Today is a key day. Reporters crowded outside the prison. Bessie didn't have much time left to find the remaining tapes. The two arrived at Light's place, with the assistant responsible for distracting Light while Bessie went inside to hunt for the tape. She sifted through all tapes, finding nothing. Just as she was about to quit, she found a package for Bessie. She immediately set about playing the tape in the hope of uncovering the truth of the case. And when she witnessed the sequence of events leading to the death, she found it matched Bess's theory perfectly. Despite the tape being incomplete, the information it contained was sufficient to prove David's innocence beyond doubt. Just then, the assistant arrived, rushing to take Bessie away. He had no idea that Light hadn't been distracted at all. He had witnessed everything from inside his car. As long as they made the tape public, they could save David from execution. Bessie had the assistant contact the prison, waiting there for news of David. Then the spotlight came, just like in the movies, creating a memorable scene. But as the car broke down halfway, Bessie had to jump out and run like crazy, while the crowd outside the prison was divided into two factions. Some supported David's execution, while others called for abolishing the death penalty, leading to heated arguments. When Bessie arrived at the execution site, it was too late. She couldn't change David's fate. Bessie released the tape, and the police quickly surrounded Light's house, but Light had already met with his lawyer at the airport. This called for a thorough investigation. I guarantee this guy will be caught. The truth will come out, and we're still in the background. The death penalty works. The system can't be proven. However, the truth of this matter is, we won't let him get caught or he'll slip right past us. Scene cuts to Spain, where Light left $500,000 at David's wife's doorstep. When she opened the box, she found a postcard that said, "You don't know how guilty I feel." Signed, a student willing to do anything. David proved his innocence this way to his wife. Meanwhile, Bessie also received a package containing David's little lamb plushie and a letter addressed to him. The letter clearly stated, "This is the key that will unlock the door to your freedom." Bessie forcefully ripped open the lamb toy and discovered the final tape hidden inside. The video shocked him, revealing that David was also part of the plan. With Const terminally ill, David had lost hope in life as well, and he was willing to accept it. He was going to make a remarkable decision.